Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland, and today I have come on to, oops, forgot, pardon me, volume off. Okay, so we have a bit of light reflection, but I'll sort that in a minute. So if you're here, come in and say hello. I found myself too quickly today before people have time to come in. So let's just give it a wee minute or two. What I'll do is take this out of here and put it on the top. So if you've arrived, just come in and say hello. Come and get a wee seat by the fire. I'm just giving it a moment or two. So yesterday I started off this workshop. Hi Judy, in you come. Good to know there's somebody here. And Anne, good morning New Zealand. So I don't know if any of you saw yesterday that I started off this workshop kit. We had a look through it and I did some of the cutting and I managed to do one page. So 6 pages in this kit. So I thought it would be a good idea to try and finish it today. So what was an hour yesterday, but that was spent quite a wee while looking at it. Hi Lanny, come and have a wee seat by the fire, even though you'll be too warm. Anywho, so I got the first page done, more or less, and then afterwards Afterwards I did the rest of the cutting for the rest of the kit, and that took me probably approximately half an hour to finish off all the cutting. And I would say probably about half of the video was on cutting and making yesterday. So I would say probably an hour's work already. But because the first wee while I was chatting and showing you everything that was in it. So we got, this one is the first page done. This would go there. So what I'm wondering, this is a sticker and I've left it on the sticky bit. Oh, you're even cooler than I am at the moment at 2 degrees Celsius. We probably about 4 degrees at the moment. So what I'm doing, Lanny, is just using the workshop kits and just following the instructions. So what I'm going to do is just pop this on with a glue dot because it'll be easy to twist it off because I've left the place for the photo. But basically, that is the first page. Now I'm going to do the page that matches this now, and what I'll show you what I've done before I do that is, okay, that's them. I've got all the bits together in a pocket for the second double spread, and then all the bits in another pocket for the third double spread, and then I've got all the bits that appear to be left over. So we'll have a wee look at them maybe later in the week and see what we can make with these. So that'll be another project to just show you that you get, you know, plenty to play with in the kit. So if you want to kind of do your own thing, it won't be an issue. So yeah, I will be digging out some photographs to put here. Okay, so that's the first page. So I want, basically what I'm trying to do is share with everyone just what's in these kits so you can decide for yourself if it's something that you would like to buy and use. So, and the kit gives you photographs that they've used, which kind of give you sort of maybe inspire you to think, well, what have I already got in my, you know, in my iCloud or wherever all your digital photos are. And if you're as old as me, you probably have a box of real photos as well, needing used. So yeah, so page 2 of the first double spread is, I put that up there so that I can see what I'm doing back. I don't have enough space here to have you see that all at the one time. So, but what, this is the white piece that it's made up on, and then that will go on to that granny apple green piece. So for the moment, I'm just going to take the granny apple green piece and put it to my left, stage left. And these bits are all the bits that are required to do it, just to go with what they've suggested. Now, if you have not got a whole lot of experience of scrapbooking like myself, following instructions and someone else's pictorial reference is a good idea, I think. So on the white piece, which is, again, I need to just double check that I need to use it because it's not a square. Now that is, yes it is, it's the white bit. So it's going that way because look, that way it's too deep. So it's that way. So do always take the time to double check what you're doing. So basically this is a grid setup. So I need, I'm just laying it out the way they have, and then we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. And then they've got a photograph there. That's not quite, I mean, obviously I'm going to line this up much better than that, but that's space for a 3x3 photograph. So is that, and then that's just, I think this is quite clever because what they've suggested is that you journal, write a few sentences there, and then chop it and stick it, like obviously you're going to cut them, but then you can stick them onto here. So you could write something about what the day was about, what the occasion was, or whatever. And then they have a bit of a picture going on here, which then will help me to get everything else lined up. So we've got 2 trees and that sticker all put together like a wee picture. So I'm not quite sure, I'm wondering if I should start with this. And that would make these have to go up a little bit higher. That's going to help me to decide because this is, it's hard. I'm looking at this and trying to decide. So what I'm going to do is just do this, but I'm not going to do like worry about exact measurements, and actually that will not come up, will it? No, they've actually stuck that over the top, but hey, that my picture's my picture. They're basically 3 stickers to make a little scene. That's that bit. Now, where's my glue? I think I've got about 6 million bottles of glue here. Now this isn't, if this is you doing, you could get your head right over. And kind of make sure you're lined up. Where's my glue dots gone again? Why do I keep losing things? There's somebody. Oh, here they are. Yeah, it's quite good, isn't it? I'm going to use a glue dot for the photo placeholder. There's a bit of me thinks, I don't know if I want a map for my photos or not. I'm just putting a glue dot because then I can twist them off later and just put the photo there instead. I am just going with eyesight here. And if it's a bit squint, well, that's okay, it'll make it unique. So if you've just arrived, do come in, drop your coat, have a wee seat by the fire, help yourself to food and drink. I'm just scrapbooking away here, which is, as I said yesterday, not really that familiar to me. I have had wee goes at it, but never before have I done it without knowing what photographs I'm going to be putting on. So basically for this page, we've got the journaling strips and you've got a placeholder here for another photo. So I'll just put a glue dot on that just to keep it so it doesn't get lost. I hope this is useful to people to help you see what is in one of these kits and the amount of time it might take you. I think what the not having the photos, it's quite good because I'm just getting on with the crafting side of it and not kind of overthinking what photos and what colours go with what, because I'm sure I'll find some colourful photographs. I've actually got some, I know that I've got some nice photographs that were taken at Christmas with my mum and some of our great-grandchildren, which I think, and it was, we all had Christmas jumpers on, so that might be good. So that, I'll keep these with that. I quite like the idea of writing just a long sentence and then chopping it at the bits that, so I think you'll agree that's kind of following now. We just need to put it onto the backing sheet. But again, whoops. It needs to match the other one, so I'm just, so what we'll do is we'll get some wet glue on here. You can do this with tape. I'm just thinking that some wet glue will give me just a minute or two of wiggle room. Okay, so what I want to do is bring this in. Are we all right? Have I run out of, I've frozen. What's happening here? Oh no, I'm not frozen. Did look like it was frozen, didn't it? Wrong way. Right way. I'm just trying to figure out a way of getting this lined up. Just wanted to have that more to the edge, but that's okay. That's close enough. So that then is a double spread that makes sense, doesn't it? The colours are going over once we put and that's the first one finished. So let's have a look at the second double thread. So this one is slightly different layout. So the thing is, this is helping so that you can learn some different layouts. By doing it following these instructions, you'll find out what you like and maybe what you don't like, but without trying, you won't know. So I'll put that up where I can see it somewhere. Where can I see it? Let's see. This has got the whole lot. So this is on Pool Party. Now again, a lot of this is stickers which I may not want to stick down until I have a photograph. I'm not sure. We'll see. But looking for photographs is another completely different hobby. So, right, so I've got photo placeholders, a title, lots of stickers. That journaling card is on the second one. Must be on the other side. So what do I need? I don't know what I need. Right, it's this big bits first. Let's have a look. Right. So I did write they've got codes, you see, so 2A. It says, this is new to me, so you just have to be patient. Two A, 2B, and 2C. I think that might be 2D. And that these must be on the other side. Oh, that's exhausting. Okay, so that is right, 2D. Right. Again, I'm not completely measuring. I'm going with eyesight. That one out the way. And I've my rubber or eraser, as you call it, across the pond. Right. Doesn't want to work, does it? How is everyone today? Is this the start of your day or the end of your day or the middle of your day? Have you got something exciting, or is it just a nice, happy, routine day? Ooh, can't even pick this up. Right, so if we try to put this one down straight, do you know what I need to do? Is get rid of that mat and work straight on my glass mat, because it just would make it easier, because this is bigger than my thingy pad. Everything's a thingy thing today. Okay, yeah, well, we had our remembrance yesterday. We call it Remembrance Day. They're the same thing. Yeah, we should never forget. So that one goes next, and then that one. So let's just... Don't need to rub this one off because I've written it on the back. I haven't rubbed off 2A, have I? Well, it'll probably end up covered in something. But just bat them against each other. So it kind of was photographs of my dad I was given that got me to start doing any kind of scrapbooking. Of Dad when he was out in Burma during the war, the Second World War. I've not got that handy, it's through in the other room just now, my big 12 by 12 scrapbook. I did stamping on it, so I remember. So that's quite nice. The colours go together, don't they? And then this one seems to be, let me kind of work out. I'm not necessarily going to copy everything, but I'm just having a wee look here. Where is there a photo? I don't see any photos matted. Mat the 4x6. This has got 3 photos in it. Maybe that's relevant to the, oh, prepare for both pages, okay. It's actually quite hard when you're following someone else's instructions, isn't it? So that is, and that's going to go, that kind of straddles there. So I must be going about there. It does kind of give you measurements if you want to really be tight with what they did. I don't know. And then we have a tab. This wee green tab, die cut. And on the back of the tabs, there's a number in it, tells you what project that goes with. Let's just go in there. And joy sticker going on the corner there. And then this one, because the sticker doesn't go over a photograph, we can put it on. So it's right, so this is going to have Are you still there? Am I driving you crazy while I decide what I'm doing here? Again, I'll just use a glue dot here just so that I know. I'll just pick up a glue dot there, and this one, and then I'll line them up. Because if I don't put these on just now, then I'll forget. There's some lines here that help me with straight that. I'm still having to think quite a bit. Oh, my head hurts. Right, so, and then the other, we need the better together and the cardinal. So what I'll do is just trim this down a little bit so make it easier to visualize. So this is a sticker which once I've got the photographs on here I will put that on properly, but for the moment we'll just put that is going to go around there. And a wee cardinal birdie. This is actually quite relaxing. As you say, it's not too taxing because you're not having to think too much about the layout. I'm trying to get rid of some of this mess because I'm getting in a bit of a guddle. Does that surprise you? And again, we'll use a glue dot for this so we'll know where its final it's going to go across there between the photos. So that's part of it. That's the first page in the second spread. We'll put that over there and bring in. Yeah, I'm using the darker side of the pool party. This card needs to be explored more because it's light on that side, dark on that side, and it's got a white core, which means we can maybe sand it to expose the middle, etc. So right, let's have a look now at the other side. Now this has got a bigger piece for journaling, but if I don't want to journal, I can, you know, just stick another photo on it later. But let's just set this up. So this time, what have we got? Right. So this time they've got a different, it complements the other side, but it doesn't exactly match it. So that's good. And I'm just going with my eye. I'm not getting involved in measuring and all that. Not that I can't, I just don't want to make this too technical. I just want to enjoy it. Otherwise you're making it into a maths lesson. We don't want to be doing that, do we? No, looks like everybody got bored with me. Not everyone's cup of tea, but that's okay. It'll be here for everyone to watch when it suits them. And the other thing is, if somebody does buy this kit and wants to work it, they can follow this video. Again, it's not a usual time. You're still here, Anne, that's cool. It's your morning, and other people it's, in the UK it's a Monday evening and it's daytime in America. So some people are busy doing what they need to do. Right, so that is the second page of the second spread. That's the background anyway. So now it wants me to pop Now, I didn't think I had two of them. Another green stickery thing. Oh yeah, there is. There is. So it's got matching elements, but not necessarily. Because this time this one does get a white mat, this photo. So I had no idea if people will find this useful or not, but to be honest, I'm finding it useful. So that's the mat, and then we can just and when you're taking the placeholders off, it'd be a good idea to just twist, not pull. If you just twist them, the glue dots will come off. So that's that. Then this goes on here. Do you know what I think I forgot to do? I forgot to do the title on the first one, didn't I? You might still be here, but you're not paying attention. Yeah, so you can't see what's supposed to be there. Right, that's wrong. That's been cut wrong. Look. Okay, so I am going to cut that again then, because I have more of that. Or it might be that I just saved the wrong piece, that's possible. Oh, that's odd. J, let's just go back. Should be 6.5 by 3 3/4. Need to work quickly here. So how wide is that? Right, so I obviously had the wrong, I think I've done it at 3 1/4. Okay, so there are enough extra pieces. If you make errors, then that's allowed. I did that on purpose so I could show you that. Believe that if you like. That's much better. It's got a good border around it now. That's okay, Lanny. You've got to do what you've got to do. Yeah. Please, 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 if you're watching this on replay, please let me know if you want to see more of the scrapbooking. Now that is going on here, about there. However, I would want to have my photo under there, so I need to have that bit loose. So again, I think we'll just glue dot this on so that we can twist it off and make it permanent once we know what we're doing. And that bit can go back there because it was incorrect. And there's a, so this one, that mat is going there. So the photos on this side have got mats and the ones on the other side have not. I may end up, I'm a bit of a mat and layer girl anyway, so I might end up trimming the other photographs so that I can have mats there. Right, then this. It's going under there, and then that will go about here. So we'll glue dot that on. Need to trim these glue dots, I can't. Yeah, we'll trim this one round. Because again, it kind of overlaps on a picture, so it's a sticker. I wouldn't be able to lift it after, so we'll just trim it around a little bit closer so that you can kind of get the effect. Oh. So that one is going to go down here. So it's really quite nice having all these elements to decorate with. And again, these are stickers too, and then we'll go back and put the title on the first page of this spread. And if it comes to the point I don't actually want the stickers on, or I want to change it up with something else, that's fine, because I can do that once I put the photographs in. So that'll be a cozy up on the couch, look for photos, gather them all together and then print them. Now that was very not clever. I put the sticker in the bin, kept the scrap. That's very Janice, that is. Okay, so again, So if you're in watching and you haven't said hello, please do. Please say hello to us and come and get a wee seat by the fire for a wee while. This, as I say, this might not be for everybody, but without trying, I don't know. And if it's useful to one person, then it's not a waste of my time. So that is how that one, obviously it's not as final because I've got to put all the photos on, but that's that layout. And what I forgot to do with the first page of this was put the title. That's why we've got all this space up here. You could put it on with dimensionals if you want. You could add it to another layer of card. But because this is my first project workshop pack, I'm just kind of keeping it simple. So there you go. Another double page spread that complement each other really nicely, the colours. What do you think? Let me know what you think. Now that's the second double spread finished. And then we just have the third double spread. Thank you, Anne. We've got all these bits. Goodness. Lots of bits. So we'll just pop all the wee stickers and bits down here. And maybe look for the instructions this time. So right, so the first page doesn't have a big title on it, just got a kind of bannery thing. Yeah, the deer are such fun, aren't they? I'm falling off my seat. Okay, so we've got 2 bits of vanilla, so let's separate the pages or we'll get ourselves. And then we've got 2 red pieces, so that red and that very vanilla are for page 2. And this is for page 1. So basically, everything's sticking on to the very vanilla, which straddles the red, and it gives us this red dotty stripe at the top and at the bottom. And we've got all this stuff. So I'm looking to see what might be involved in, these are not on the first one. The red banner, part of that might be on the first one. I don't know if it's all of it or part of it. So we'll just that is on it and that is on it, and these 2 larger photographs are on the first page. That's the second page. The tree and the parcels and the green are here on this first page. A bit of this is on the first page. Oops, picture's fallen down so I can't read it. Okay. Now I'm just going to tell you now I've cut this in the wrong direction. And I don't think I've got more of that. No, so I'll just have to have trees in the wrong direction. Or do I? Oh, maybe I do. I don't think it's wide enough though. No, we'll just go with the wrong way. We'll just have felled trees. It won't matter. B. These two are in this one. Right, so I need that. We're just looking at that for colour rather than it is what it is. Okay, so we'll take the red away just now and we'll work on the very vanilla. I should have some Christmas carols or something going on here. I actually think that comes down a wee bit further. Squint trees. Who cares? They've all just been cut down, these trees. You've just put it on your wish list, Anne. Great. Is it helpful to see what's in it? Before, I mean, some people might not want to. They might want a complete surprise when they open it themselves. Do you find it's something like this is helpful so you can see just what you might do with it? Oh, well, if I've sold it to 2 people, my job is done. Unfortunately, neither of you are in my market. Right, and then that's going to go like about there. Which side are we using? Ooh. Oh no, I don't like the pinky side. Oh, but you're a demonstrator. You need to buy it from yourself. Get your own CSV. That's important. I'm only joking. You guys' comments help me to decide about things as well. So that, and then that's going to go. I'm just trying to kind of line this up so that I know what I'm doing. So this can get stuck down because it doesn't impact any photographs. So let's stick the tree down. Absolutely. You'd be ready, Anne, to pop them in. I'm the same because, well, two of my grandchildren are in Australia, but I do have some pictures of when Morven was little, the older one, and she was here in the winter, and we have like her pictures of her in her snowsuit and things. Unfortunately, we haven't had her brother here in the winter time, but I know they have Christmas in the sun, but we'll still have photos that we can share. Right, so we can glue these mats down. No, we can glue them down if we can get glue. Get some glue dots, hold this down, and then if I end up giving this, I don't intend to, but if you do give it to someone, it makes it obvious to them where the photos go. You don't have snow at Christmas either, Anne? Yeah, there's not snow on these pictures, it's just reindeer and things like that now. You know, even if you don't have that in your part of the country, the colours work quite well. I'm sure you know, whatever people are wearing in their photos, you can match up some of these colours. So this is the fourth page I've done today, so in that little while, so I'm not quite at an hour yet, I don't think, so not too bad. Now this is just a little bit of this, so just about that much, and it's not really impacting a picture, so I'm going to stick this down. You just need to come to Scotland one day. But I'm sure you've got plenty of ski resorts in the US of A. Of course you're in summer. Thickle me. Sometimes I can't think. That's maybe... My brain's just not there, does it? Your seasons are opposite. But then if you do that, if you do Christmas in July, you can keep the photographs from then. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. It's what makes it difficult to equate is we see lots of photographs of snow in South Island of New Zealand, but you forget that it's at the opposite time of the year from when we get that kind of weather. Yeah. So this is just a wee journaling spot, and that'll go up there. Oh, I'd love to have you here, Lanny. Come on, where's all the bit? That's the bit. So if we happen to have a photograph with Santa in, we've got a ho 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 sticker. Oh, you need to come across the pond. To be fair, I had never been to America until my children were adults. I think then that is when you get more time to... I've done it again! Put the sticker in the bin and kept the scrap. Right, so that would go up here. But if we've no Santa, we're going to have a picture of someone hurt themselves and we can have... Oh, oh, oh! Rubbish joke, but never mind. That's page 5 more or less. Oh no, it needs to go onto the big sheet. Oops, because it's not all stuck down, you just need to be a bit careful. There we go. So that's the first page of the third double spread. I've just got one left to do. Lanny, yeah. I wouldn't sit in his lap either. Poor man. Okay, so then, how do they? Right, so this is going on. Let's just have a wee check in here, Janice, so that you're doing everything in the right direction. Right, yeah. Now what we want is for this green bit, I'm just nearly knocking everything off here. Let's just put some wet glue on first. And because it's a double spread, you want the green to look like it's flowing right across. And that's what pulls the two pages together. Hi, William. Oh, did you? Yeah, if you have a sleep at the wrong time, sometimes it knocks you out. Just sit quietly by the fire, William. I'm so happy to have you here. So I'm showing the kits today, this kit today. And I did cut the trees the wrong way around. I don't have another piece to fix it, but hey, I'm okay with it if you are. I can cope with imperfection. Well, I just thought it would be nice to have a look at the kits that we now have, William. It's not something I've done a lot of. I've done a little of it, but not a lot. Now I'm just wondering here as well, I've just realised. Yeah, because these are all the same width, it's so that that goes across like that. That does look better, doesn't it? And at least the trees are all going in the same direction. Yeah, you're one of the people, Lanny, that's encouraged me to persevere. That it's worth doing. William, did you get something from the table to eat or drink? Or both even? You feel like a broken shell. Oh, bless you, bless you. Okay, so pain meds are weird, aren't they? They knock you for 6. And pain itself is exhausting, so whatever you do, you end up exhausted. I'm measuring nothing. And broken shells are still beautiful. Right, so the reason I kept this bit together was because I need the, what's this called? The tiddle. The dot for your whatever letter is a tiddle. Did you know that? I just learned that. I learned it from one of my viewers. I can't remember who, but thank you. Sometimes you just have to let a day go, William. But lucky for us, God will give us more days. J-O, I've lost my way. I might not have left enough space there, but that's okay. We'll just go with it. Oh, glue, come on, don't mess me about now. We're getting close to the end. I need to go and eat. I want to have some time on the couch and knit some socks today. Here we go. Give me joy in my heart. I love that word, joy. Anyone else like me? Joy, peace, love, they're important words. If something doesn't bring you joy, then don't do it. Unless it's bringing someone dear to you joy. I've got absolutely anything you would like on my table, William. Absolutely anything. Yay, a tiddle. You knew that. Good. I'll just put a wee. I think I did know it previously, but I'd forgotten. So recently on a video I asked, and one of my lovely viewers told me. You noted. Is that not we diddly squat? That's what I know. That's usually what I say. Right, so we're getting somewhere. So this is going to have a journaly spot, and one of them photos, and a one of them. So I need to space these out so that that will work. Now, under that one goes a bit of this and a bit of that, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Do you know what? Then we can cut off. We can trim the edge, can't we? Just hope that I got it straight. I'll cut this from this end. If it's not straight, then it's easy then, just cutting it off there. Just butt them up. There we go. You're going to get dressed soon. See, you'll be getting washed and dressed into your day clothes, and I'll be getting my night clothes on soon. That's my ambition for very soon. Right, so we've got this little journaling spot. Now, I think I'll stick that on with glue dots because it'll be easier to write on it later off the page rather than on it, if you know what I mean. Yeah, we'll glue dot all these. But tidings of comfort and joy, you're right. God rest ye merry gentlemen. Let nothing you dismay. As I say, if you, it's worth saying again in case you haven't been here the whole time, when you put your placeholders on, do them with glue dots. And when you take them off, twist them. Not press them down, I'm just trying to see where the, look, that's too. Obviously when it comes time to put them on, I'll take the trouble to make sure they're lined up nicely. You want that line to look straight. Now this one will go between the top two photos. I might change this about, but at the moment I'm just showing you what it's like to make this up as exactly as the instructions. So if you've come in later, do say hello. Could you get a seat by the fire and something to eat and drink? Now this one doesn't. You're in the middle of the day, yeah, so you have the choice whether you put the PJs on or you. So this wee sticker parcel, oh, it's almost like he's given that a bit of a heel kick, isn't it? And then this one can go on because it's, and then we've got 3 hollies. And we can sing the holly and the ivy. Hi Linda, how you doing? I'm just, as it says in the title, having a go at one of these kits. Do you scrapbook, Linda, or is this a bit new to you too? I'm just tidying up a wee bit. So I've got a bit of that sticker left. I'll put that with the leftover envelope. I'll trim off this backing from the glue dots. And this needs to be stuck on to the red dotty stuffs. Well, I've enjoyed making up this kit, although I've no photos ready to go on it yet, but I know I do have some. So my next job is just to sit and go through photos. Pardon me, most of my photos that I want to use, I think, are digital. So I'll need to go and have a look and then print some off. Just want to kind of see that these are ooh, I went too far. I tried to slip it up. Yeah, my brain is. You just have to do these things. It'll just, for me, it'll just happen one day. Oh, I can't overthink this because I just end up faffing. So, a heel kick from a reindeer. Well, yeah, sometimes I need kicked into touch. Right, so that is the 3rd spread. I'm not quite sure just how much of that you can see, but you can see a fair bit. I'm just having a look at my camera just to, oh no, you can't see a fair bit. Let's tilt that a bit more and move it up a little. You see a bit more than you were seeing before anyway. And then, where's the second one? There's the second double spread. And there's the first one. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that as much as I have, and I certainly will be buying another of these workshop kits. Hopefully one's in the January catalogue, might be, you know, summer, spring flowers and things up my street. So thanks everyone. Just let me see if I can bring the camera down. Just, oh, sorry if you feel a bit sick after that. You get travel sick. That's the first. If I stand up, maybe you could see the whole thing at once. Yeah, that's the first one. There's the second one, double spread. And there's the third. I love it. And I have got a fair bit of bits left over to play with. I'll probably make some. I might just keep a hold of them in case I decide to do, you know, some tuck spots or anything extra in here when I do put my photos in. But then after that, I'll be able to make something else like cards or things like that. Excuse the hair, it was a wash and go day. I've got wee horns, look. Whoa. Anyway, getting it cut tomorrow, so it'll look different tomorrow. Anyway, thank you so much. I hope you're all okay. Just try and keep as healthy as you can and try and not fight it if you can't be. So take care, everyone. Have a great day, evening, morning, whatever you're on. Bye. Where's the door? Where's the door?